But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation is near. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let those who are in the midst of her depart, and let not those who are in the country enter her. For these are the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing babies in those days, for there will be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people, and they will fall by the edge of the sword, and be led away captive in all nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled by Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. The word of the Lord came again to me, saying, Now, son of man, take up a lamentation for Tyre, and say to Tyre, you who are situated at the entrance of the sea, merchant of the people on many coastlands, thus says the Lord God, O Tyre, you have said, I am perfect in beauty. Your borders are in the midst of the seas. Your builders have perfected your beauty. They made all your planks of fir trees from Sinai. They took a cedar from Lebanon to make you a mast of oaks. From Bashan they made your oars. The company of Asherites have laid your planks with ivory from the coast of Cyprus. Then fine embroidered linen from Egypt was what you spread for your sail. Blue and purple from the coast of Elishash was what covered you. Inhabitants of Sidon and Ardvad were your men. Your wise men of Tyre were in you. They became your pilots. Elders of Gebal and its wise men were in you, and to coke your seams. All the ships of the sea and their oarsmen were in you, to market your merchandise. Those from Persia to Lydia and Libya were in your army as men of war. They hung shield and helmet in you. They gave splendor to you. Men of Arvad with your army were on your walls all around, and the men of Gamad were in your towers. They hung their shields on your walls all around. They made your beauty perfect. Tarshish was your merchant because of your many luxury goods. They gave you silver, iron, tin, and lead for your goods. Javan, Tabal, and Meshesh were all your traders. They bartered human lives and vessels of bronze for your merchandise. Those from the house of Tobagar Ma traded for your wares with horses, steeds, and mules. The men of Dedan were your traders. Many isles were the market of your hand. They brought you your ivory, tusks, and ebony as payment. Syria was your merchant because of the abundance of goods you had made. They gave you for your wares emeralds, purple embroidery, fine linen, corals, and rubies. Judah and the land of Israel were your traders. They traded for your merchandise wheat of millet, honey, oil, and balm. Damascus was your merchant because of the abundance of goods you made, because of your many luxury items, with the fine wine of Helban and with white wool. Dan and Javan paid for your wares, traversing back and forth, brought iron, cassia, and cane were among your merchandise. Dedan was your merchant in saddle clubs for riding. Arabia and all the princes of Kedar were your regular merchants. They traded with you in lambs, rams, and goats. The merchants of Sheba and Ramah were your merchants. They traded for your wares and choicest spices, all kinds of precious stones and gold. Haran, Kanai, Eden, and the merchants of Sheba, Azariah, and Childamad were your merchants. These were your merchants in your choice items. In purple clothes, in embroidered garments, in chests of multicolored apparel, in sturdy woven in cords which were in your marketplace. The ships of Tarshish were carriers of your merchandise. You were filled and very glorious in the midst of the seas. Your oarsmen brought you into many waters, but the east wind broke you in the midst of the sea. Your riches, wares, and merchandise, your mariners, its pilots. These were your merchants in choice items, in purple clothes and embroidered garments, in chests of multicolored apparel, and sturdy woven cords which were in your marketplace.